Tarot is tarot now with Waunstar. Tarot is tarot now with Waunstar. Tarot is tarot now with Waunstar. Morning, noon, and night, sun and moon and rise, we get it done. Tarot is tarot now with Waunstar.
Grand rising to my king, queen, gods, and goddesses. It's your boy Tarot with Waunstar. You know I gotta hit them Virgos up one more time. So this is for the Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. Look, disclaimer, this is a general reading. Only take what resonates. If it don't resonate for you like we do on the channel, we kick that to the side because that might be for somebody else. You feel me? Now, Virgo, I feel like for something you might been doing, you might be having good vibes, but you need to start using more of your throat chakra. I feel like some of y'all is having a form of communication conflicts, or you might be expressing yourself the way that you need to be expressed. I feel like you're in your masculine energy or your king type of energy, but I want to tell you right now, the angels still hear everything that you're doing. I feel like in your past, you've been doing some type of growth. You've been seeing people how they really are. Some of y'all might be hitting a diet, spiritually, mentally, or physically, and it's again, some of y'all been doing that spiritual cleansing. This is your sign, so it's really with you as well. So with that being said, you know how we do it on the channel. We sit up and do that past, present, future with the clarifications, and we'll see what's going on with you and then see if we might need some extra cards to go along with it. So I already done saved the cards down, Virgo. So let's go and get the little prayer in. Love God, universe, angel guys, we just want to thank you for another day. Please help us right now get the message for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus to get the understanding and the clarity the right way they need to be so they can prosper and go in growth. Ashe. Now, with that being said, let's go and get started in your reading. Spirit, what do we have for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus? Spirit, what do we have for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus? What else do we have for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus? All right, let's go ahead and get started in the reading. So I feel like some of y'all in the past energy, this is what the type of energy you have. You have the Three of Cups. I feel like some of y'all might be going in some type of expansion. I feel like some of y'all seeing some type of growth. I feel like in the past energy, you started to gather up information and you might have been seeing some happy endings to a transition you might have been going to. It might be some new way that you're expressing yourself because you got the King of Wands in reverse. So this is fire type of energy. This is Leo, Sag, Aries type of energy. So with the King of Wands basically being in reverse, I feel like your mind thought of the creativity or something in you is not going the way that it needs to be. I feel like you being more in your ego. This can be you of the other person. I feel like it's a lack of ambition that you might be going through because you got the Knight of Swords as well. So this is air energy, but they go together with the with fire. So you got, again, you got the Knight of Swords in reverse. So what that basically means with the Knight of Swords in reverse, I feel like some of y'all might not be taking the courage to get to where you need or get the courage to realize your true intent. So with that being said, let's just keep pushing. Spirit, what do we have for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus for the present state? What do we have for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus? Can we get one more, please, for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus? Ashe. I gotta pick that one up off the ground. So yes, now for your present energy, you got the Nine of Wands in reverse. It's clarified by the Magician, the Seven of Swords, and the Chariot. So I feel like in your current state with the Nine of Wands and being in reverse, you are not at the spot where you need to be. You're not using that drive. You're not using that will. I feel like you are having some draining energy, or some type of demands are not being met with you because you're not manifesting what you need to manifest right now. Because you got the Magician in reverse. It may be somebody that have a false appearance. It can be you, or it might be you not manifesting things. You might have some type of self-block. You might have some type of mask. And I feel like what's going on, this got to be another person. If you in a relationship or type of situation and this is not you, this is some type of trickster or some type of deceit that's going on, because you got the Seven of Swords also. So this can be in your mind. I feel like you're not being honest with yourself, and you might be turning the other eye. You might be deceitful to somebody, or somebody might be deceitful you. You got, again, Swords type of energy. That's air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay, Virgo? So with with that also being said, now for the outcome of the present situation, so you can go on and get yourself to move the way you need to, you got the Chariot. So with the Chariot, you are moving forward, but you are controlling the situation. You are moving more on stable, solid grounds, if you understand what I'm saying. So let's get the energy for the future for Virgo, past, present, future. Let's get the energy for Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. Can I get 2 more, please, Spirit, for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. Can I get 1 more, please, Spirit, for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. Ashe. So, what we basically got for the future energy to my Virgos, we got the 2 of Cups in reverse, the World card, the 9 of Cups, and the 5 of Wands. So I feel like right now, some type of situation, you still not being balanced. You still not meeting the challenges at hand. Because the clarification, you got a cycle that you need to complete, but it's getting closer towards your wish fulfillment and your intuition or in an emotional state, but you still battling this type of action. Let's break it down a little bit more. So let's go with it. So you got the 2 of Cups in reverse. So the 2 of Cups in reverse, I feel like some type of lack of support that you may be doing if you're in a relationship. It might be some type of secrets that might be coming to the horizon. But I'm trusting you. If this is you as an individual, you need to trust your judgment, because you basically got an ending cycle coming in. Everything is coming the way that it needs to be because you got the World card. So everybody know with the World card, it's a completion of a cycle. It's something that's going on. You are seeking what you need to do. So it's also clarified by the challenges, what you're not seeing in the future. So in the future, you need to focus more on your wish fulfillment. Start being more focused on that emotional stability, that being more content, being more in a life fulfillment. And don't worry about you fighting and being in some type of competition in your mind. Because again, I feel like your desire is in competition, but you don't need to be in competition with yourself. So Spirit, can we clarify? I'm going to pull 1 card for past, present, future just to understand. And I got the Golden Tarot, the Golden Universal Tarot deck also. So Spirit, can we get... There we go. See, for your past energy, again, even with the 3 of Cups in reverse and the King of Wands in reverse and the Swords, we already talked about this. You also got the Knight of Pentacles and you also got the 3 of Hearts. So I feel like with threes, I feel like something is going on. So even if the past, present, see with the Knight of Pentacles being in reverse. So you already know it's somebody doing little. This might be you doing little. It might be somebody being a thief inside the family. But I want to say if this is a relationship, it's some type of thief because you got some type of betrayal going on in your past. It was some type of betrayal that you seen and that you realized the intent on so to help you push forward. Now, Spirit, can we get clarification for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. Too many cards. I'm gonna put them in. There's too many cards. Spirit, try to see what do we have for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus for the present state as a clarification. Yeah, again, you got the Chariot, you got the Moon card, you got the reverse, and you got the Star card. Again, the situation that be at hand at your future situation, even though you seeing the ambition, and there's somebody in here, because I feel like this is a third-party situation. So again, you got the Chariot. Somebody's been moving in real fast and keeping this illusion. See, somebody moving in very fast and moving in very stable. But also with that, you got the Moon card in reverse. So it's something that you seeing, or it's something to get your emotional balance and feel like the dangers of you doing nothing with this trickster. So it's going to lead you to that Tower moment. But one thing about a Tower moment, one cycle ends and another cycle begins. So you got to go through this and it's all in your mind. You got to spiritually go through this in order for you to grow, in order for you again to see the realizing or intent that's what's going on in your present state. So let's keep pushing. Spirit, what do we have for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venus for future. So even with all that battling that you got going on, you still juggling the situation. You still trying to balance what option that you would take. But you are no longer looking out around the horizon. You looking at things and seeing them for how they are. You making the decision, or you learning from a cycle in your life, and you start making mature decisions of making that right choice to get you towards what you need to be. So look, Virgo, let me say it like this. The choices that you making from right now since the past, I want to say since the Pluto retrograde, since you've been going in transition, you have started seeing people in a different way. You start seeing people how they really are. You start being seeing relationships how they really are. It could be you could be dealing with a Libra, Aries, Sagittarius, Cancer, or Virgo. I feel like Capricorn. You can be dealing with them type of people. But whatever happened in the past that got that heartache, that betrayal, it could have been a third party situation. Or it made you see yourself even in a better aspect. So even though it was still a long journey that you were going through, and you start realizing yourself in your present state to see what was going on, and it's moving so fast up on you, you can't see everything that's going on. So you need to take a pause and go on and realize and see things how they really are, Virgo. You feel me? See things how really are, because right now I feel like I had to pull out the other cards. I feel like it's some type of intimidation that may be at risk. But I'm telling you, spirits are telling you to follow your spirits because you are the chosen one. So somebody, again, might have been trying to deceive you with deception. Yes, you've been through the hurt. But yes, spirit want to tell you, you got to let the past be. You feel me? Because you can be anything right now, because the lost ones who left you behind, and again, it could be a Taurus. But what I'm saying, whoever left you behind, just be grateful for what you have, because in the next 7 days, while you thriving on that change and people sitting up there not looking at you, and it could be a Sagittarius that might be looking at you like that, realize they getting their bad karma, baby. You feel me? But you getting that earth power, you getting that healing. You getting that healing. You understand? So with that being said, let me go on and break it down one more time for you, just for your ancestors. Y'all know how we do it. Again, I'm finna, this is basically the reading, but I want to break it down and see what your ancestors, or your spirit guides may have to say to you as well. So the deck I use for this one is the Shaman Tarot deck also. So spirit, can I get a card for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus? What do you need to say to Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus? That's too many cards. Can we get one more, please, Spirit? What do we have for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus? Ashe. So what we basically have, we have the Seven of Bows, which is the Seven of Swords. Again, some spirits even telling you somebody being tricky. So you need to start watching your surroundings, and this is a voyage. The voyage that your ancestors trying to send you through, that everything is going to be okay. Start looking at the red flags. Start seeing everything how they really are and things how they really are. Don't let nobody trick you or deceive you out of what you need to be, because you got number 5. You got the Hierophant. So basically with the Hierophant, you basically seeking some type of spirit guides is getting you to seek some type of wisdom. And they giving you the downloads and give you the information on how to get through this. Now, here go the key question. The only thing about it is spirit cannot come to you unless you give them access to help you do your journey. Because this is the free will how we live in. So that means you can get all the prayers and do everything you want to, but until you set them forth out to do what you need to do, God, the universe, your angels, whoever, in a religious preference or however you do it, in order to get it, you got to do the work in too. You see what I'm saying? So now, with that being said, Virgo, I hope that information helped you a lot. Please, if you like any information, hit that like, comment, subscribe button. I want to say I love you. Peace, love, light, love, and peace. And believe me, if you want to do any donations, I got the description box down below. If you need any personal reading, description box is also down below. Make sure you get at me. I want to say I love you, and I'll see you till the next time, all my Virgs. Yep.